Dear colleagues, partners, and friends, it's a great pleasure to join you in celebrating the 25th anniversary of the International Initiative for the Conservation and Sustainable Use of Pollinators, a milestone that invites both celebration but also reflection. Pollinators are vital to the ecosystems that sustain life, yet their populations are declining due to habitat loss, climate change, invasive species, and most importantly, pollution, especially from the unsound use and management of chemicals and wastes. But pollinators are not only vital for biodiversity, they are also the foundation of significant economic activity. Globally, the annual market value of crops directly dependent on pollinators is estimated at hundreds of billions of dollars. Declining pollinator populations can directly translate into reduced crop yields, low incomes for farmers, and job losses across the agricultural value chain. Reduced pollination services can drive up food prices, limit nutritional biodiversity, and strain food security, particularly for vulnerable communities. The loss of pollinators can also weaken export competitiveness for high-value commodities in global markets, affecting national economies. Therefore, by preventing pollution from chemicals and waste that harm pollinators, we're not only protecting biodiversity, but we're also safeguarding jobs, productivity, and stabilizing rural employment. This is where the work under the Basel, Rotterdam, and Stockholm Conventions become especially relevant. The Stockholm Convention targets persistent organic pollutants. These toxic chemicals accumulate in the environment and harm biodiversity. Pesticides like DDT and endosulfan, both harmful to pollinators, have been phased out under these provisions. The Rotterdam Convention ensures countries can also make informed decisions on hazardous chemicals use, and some of these chemicals are also extremely toxic to bees. The Basel Convention helps prevent pollution from hazardous waste, protecting soils, air, and water that pollinators depend on. So together, these conventions work together to save our pollinators. Moreover, we must recognize the interlinkages between pollution, biodiversity loss, and climate change. These are not isolated challenges. They are interconnected parts of the same planetary crisis. Combined effects of toxic chemicals with other stressors like climate change and habitat loss will amplify their decline. Integrated solutions, such as those embodied in other processes like the Montreal Global Biodiversity Framework and the Global Framework of Chemicals, are also essential. Thus, the BRS Secretariat is proud to be supporting countries in building their capacity to protect pollinators and the ecosystem they sustain. Let us continue to work together across sectors and disciplines to create a world where pollinators are happy. Thank you very much and congratulations on this important anniversary.